G'day folks, I'm excited because this afternoon, for the first time this spring, I'm going fly fishing for trout. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. This is the first time I've had my fly rod out all spring. Now I'm not the best fly fisherman at the best of times, so I might be even a bit rustier than normal. Anyway, the stream I'm going to be fishing is in there. Once I work out how to get in, I'm going to be starting off with my most trusted combination, and that is a Royal Stimulator dry fly with a black nymph suspended about 20 centimetres underneath. Let's go and see if we can catch a trout on the fly rod for the first time this season. Look at that, what a beautiful spot. I've made my way in, and here's my combination. I've got my dry fly, my Royal Stimulator here, then about 20 centimetres under it, I've got my little black nymph. Now, in a larger river, I would probably have the nymph further down, but in a small shallow creek like this, I find sort of 20 centimetres or so is quite good. And this is gink. This is what fly fishermen like me that aren't good at fly fishing put on their dry fly just to help keep it floating. It works. It's fat, it's some kind of fat, and it just makes it a bit more buoyant. Oh no, there's my first tree. Took me about 1 minute. Requires a fair level of patience fly fishing in these small streams, and balance. Requires a fair bit of balance too. Got it. Oh, I missed him. Didn't even see the strike. Such a tiny fish. I had my fly floating on there like that. I lifted it up the strike and a fish grabbed it just as I lifted it up. I must have just about pulled his head clean off. It's a tiny, weeny little rainbow trout. I didn't even see the take. I just lifted the rod to make a back cast like that, and suddenly from nowhere there was a fish, and I don't even know what fly it was on. No! Bugger. There's my second tree. This is a glorious run, but it's not very deep, and that's why I don't use a big long dropper with my nymph. Oh, got him! I saw the nymph, I saw the stimulator go under. Lovely little bow, little rainbow. I saw the stimulator just went plop straight down. There we go folks, I'm on the board. My first trout on the fly for the current season. A pretty little rainbow trout. Yeah, beauty. You jump back in the water there, mate. I'll put my GoPro back on my head. Not a big fish, and he got off anyway. Self-releasing, you little beauty. And the crayfish taken off over there. Rainbow trout, crayfish, fantastic. I'm off to a bit of a shaky start. I hooked one by pure fluke and lost it. Then I've hooked a couple of trees. At one stage, you didn't see this, but I broke the whole leader off and had to retie the whole thing again. That took about 15 minutes. I've tied it with a slightly longer dropper this time. And finally, after a series of unfortunate events, I'm back in the game. No. There's tree number 3. There's tree number 4. That's a bit higher, that one. See that? These trees are good, some of them, they're quite springy. That's a springy bark. Tree number, is that number 5? Gone, got him. Yes, I said gone. I said gone, got him. Small. Look at the size of him. What have I done? I've hooked him in the anus. Mate, I'm sorry about that. That wasn't part of the plan. Someone did explain to me once why this happens when I'm fly fishing. I'm doing something wrong. Trout number 2. Another lovely little rainbow. See you later, mate. I found 2, but no real size. Now when he hit that, I said gone. The first thing I said was gone, and that was a reference to my stimulator because it just disappeared. It just sucked under, pulled under. How cool is this spot? So pretty. Oh, sorry, fish is under it. Oh, I missed him. He was a tiny fish, but he hit the stimulator instead of the nymph, and he hit it at breakneck speed like tiny fish do. G'day, mate. See ya, mate. I love them things. They are so cool. There we go, missed him. They hit like lightning, those small trout. Here comes one, he's 100, it's 100. Take it, take it, take it. He's under it. Oh, I didn't take either of them. Maybe it's time I change my fly. He's under it again. He's under it again. Nah, he's not interested. Just saw a fish swim upstream. Is that number 7 or something? Another tree. I'll have to just start saying another tree because I've lost count. How many I've caught. Oh, got him. Oh, I lost him. He took the stimulator. I hooked him on the stimulator and he got off. He's only another small rainbow. They hit the stimulator so quickly. I'm not... Actually, I'll put a bit of floatant on my fly while I'm talking to you. I'm not an expert fly fishing by any means, and I don't even try to make myself look like one. I can fly fish, and I can show you how I do it, but I'm far from an expert. But one observation that I have made is that bigger trout are easier to hook. They're harder to fool to take the fly, but they're easier to actually hook once they do take the fly. The small trout are just so damn fast, they're like lightning. No! Please come down, please come down, please come down. Well folks, I've made it back to the car. The bearded, sleeveless fly fisherman has struck again. Well, sort of. I only caught 2, but I'm happy with that. It's my first time fly fishing this season. I desperately need to go into adventure camping and fishing and get a new tapered leader, get a few new flies, and just get everything spick and speck so that I can go back out fly fishing, because I've had a blast today and I can't wait to go again. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.